Okay, so the project that we're going to work on today is replacing the muffler on this 1928 two-door sedan. The muffler's on there now is a reproduction muffler, not quite original. I learned about it by going to the website for Aries Muffler, amuffler.com. This is the replacement muffler. Correct baffles, all mandrel built, mandrel bent. Here is the information I found on their website about the types of mufflers that were used for replacement, and you can see the one there, $50 facsimile. That's the one that's on my car. And you determine that by measuring between the welds on the beginning and the end of the muffler. I opted for the painted steel. I thought that would hold up just fine for the way I use it. Picked up a new hanger for the back, and I already had a clamp. So let's get this started with the existing muffler so you can hear what it sounds like, and then we'll do a video after. And if you're wondering, the engine pans are off, not because I needed to take them off to do the muffler, but I had just refinished them. They're there. They'll go back on after. So let's get the 28 started up and see how it sounds. I'll throttle it up a little bit so we can hear, and then I'll come back and set it to idle. Down to idle so you can it's a little rough, just not completely warm, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, so the exhaust has cooled off a little bit, and what I've done is taken the nuts off those bolts there. They're 9/16 inch nuts. And what I've done to support the exhaust is put a jack underneath the board, right underneath the back of that exhaust where it comes down. That way, now that it's disconnected, I can lower it down slowly. And I've already loosened the rear hanger, so that'll come off quick too. All right, so I got the exhaust off. Really a very quick job, very easy, and I've got it up here compared to the new Aries muffler. You can see the actual muffler body is a little bit shorter. It should be about 2 inches shorter. The old one has a little bit of deterioration there, not too bad. And what everyone says about these is that the flange is correct, and you can see there's a pretty big difference in the flange there, mostly the way it's bent over, compared to the new Aries muffler. So I think I'm going to make a good seal there. I did see a little bit of low pass on that clamp, and that kind of makes sense given the way it looks. So I'm going to start to position the new one after I take some of those stickers off. Okay, I have the new exhaust lined up and under the car. I have that same jack holding it up on this end, and I placed it on the clamp on the back just to hold it in place. Per the instructions, I have put some muffler cement right there. You can see it all the way around. Pretty good generous scoop, so let's tighten things up and see how it goes. Okay, our clamp is all tightened up. It looks pretty even around around the manifold there, so we're going to give it a shot. We're going to start it up and see how she sounds. We got her started. Let's go take a listen. No leaks there. Sounds pretty good there. Boy, that sounds great. Definite difference. Let me put it down to a little more idle. What a difference. That sounds wonderful. Definitely no leaks there. Sounds great. I took it out for a ride, got it all nice and warmed up. And boy, she's idling down nice now. And you can hear it. Sounds wonderful.